Here are some facts, guys. If you invest 1,000 Rand per month for 20 years, you'll make your first million. If you sell 2,000 items for 500 Rand, you'll make your first million. Or 500 items for 2,000 Rand. You can inherit your first million, or you could sell all your things and live a minimalist lifestyle and you'll save up your first million in no time. The list is endless. Did you know the average paycheck for a 25-year-old is 20,000 Rand a month? So if you're earning 20,000 Rand a month and you've been working for 4 years, you've already earned your first million. So where is it? You see, it's not really about how you're going to make your first million. What it is about is how you specifically are going to make your first million. Up next. Hey guys, welcome back to Money Talks with me, Nabeel Khan, where we get real in the conversation about money for you to build the right mindsets, habits, and education in your journey to financial freedom. So we had a request in the comments to do a video on how to make your first million, and I thought that this is going to be a fun video. Because let's get real, guys. This is a distant dream for most people. And I happen to believe that every single one of you can do this for yourselves if you have a plan and you are committed. Here's a question. Why is it that so few people have accumulated their first million and majority of people haven't? Here's one answer. Most information out there is impersonal. It's not your step-by-step instruction on how to make your first million, and that's because it's not based on where you are today and specific to you. So I made this video for each and every one of you guys, and after watching this, I really hope that each and every one of you can specifically start your version of creating your first million today. The very first thing that you have to do to get your first million, literally the first thing, is to write down when you want to get your first million. While you're giving that answer some thought and actually writing this down, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Now let's get into it. Money is continuously flowing. You currently have money flowing into and out of your life right now, whether you realize where it's specifically going or not. And this brings us to our second question, which is, how are you going to get to that first million at that point in time? Now, the only way you're going to answer this question, guys, is if you know specifically how money is flowing into and going out of your life. You see, money is a tool, it's a number, it's based on math, it's logical, it's used in transactions as an exchange of value. We are human beings. We are based on chemicals and emotions, and not everyone's emotions reacts the same as one another. So how do we connect these two? Purpose, which is emotional, and priority, which is logical. Now ask yourself the next question, which is, what are you going to do with your first million? And it doesn't matter what everyone else's answer is, it's what you specifically want to achieve from having your first million. And here's why it's so important to answer that question. If we look at our lives today, where is money flowing? It's flowing to Woolies because we see value in having groceries. It's flowing out to Nike because we see value in wearing fresh new kicks. It's flowing out to Netflix because we see value in having that service. Flip it around, it's flowing into our lives because our value, what we have to offer, our time, is of value to an organization. So if you don't answer that question, then you won't really have a purpose for accumulating your first million, which then probably means that you won't accumulate it because you don't have a value attached to what having it will do for you or others. Like buy time for yourself and allow you the freedom to solve a problem in society or serve people or any other purpose. And without that purpose, guys, money is just going to flow out of your life to all the things that you perceive as a priority. Okay, so you've answered those three questions, which means you have a purpose, you've done a specific and accurate budget, and you have a time frame, which means you will clearly see what you have to work with and what you have to do to accumulate your first million. So if you're one of the viewers watching and you're thinking after doing all of your budgets and looking at this purpose that you don't have enough to work with and it's not really looking too good, then these are the questions that you need to answer. How are you going to find it, and how are you going to control the flow of money out? Two ways. You can limit the flow out by cutting out lower priority things and saving up your first million through investments. Or you can increase the flow of money in by creating a side hustle, getting a second income, or negotiating a raise and so on. Or you can do both. You see, everyone has at all times three choices to make with money to control the flow: keep, grow, or give. So you need to create a system to control what you keep every single day, and that will determine whether you are going to accumulate your first million. Then you need to add on to that system how you are going to grow what you keep, and then the rest is what you get to give towards other priorities. Now guys, if you don't have your first million, then you are probably thinking, how am I going to do this? And you don't know what to do next, or perhaps you just need a bit of time to process, and that's absolutely normal. I mean, think about it. If you spend a lot of time watching football, I'm sure you can tell me all about it, right? Who's the best team? Who's won more Premier League titles? Exactly, right? Now tell me, how much time do you spend learning about money? How much time do you spend improving your perspective around making money, around how businesses work, how to negotiate, how to invest? How much time do you spend towards your personal development? Now, if you don't spend time on any of those, you have to have an agreement with yourself today. Spend more time on your mindset to adapt. Spend more time on your habits to be more accountable. Spend more time educating yourself and understanding you and everything that's a priority to you, and spend more time with the people that can help you understand and get better with money. And get creative. Find what excites you, and I promise you guys, you are on your way to getting your first million. And on that note, thanks for watching, guys. I really hope that this helped you, and actually I challenge you to start today and follow those steps and answer those questions and make it a priority. Thank you for smashing that subscribe button, and let me know what you thought about this video in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that like button and click on that bell icon so you never miss a video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.